Welcome to today's blog post. Just for fun, this is the swallow test for runners. Now, swallowing and breathing are closely related in the same area of the brain. Okay, so they're very important muscles that do both swallowing and breathing. So if there's a potential issue with swallowing, then that could potentially, identify any issues that you have with breathing. So it's very simple tests. The literature is getting there. Okay, I think in a few years we're going to find out a lot more between the links to swallowing and breathing. But certainly one test that we use in the clinic a lot to identify if there's any room for improvement. Now, if you can't pass this test or you fail one bit of this test, don't worry, it's just for fun. There's nothing bad going to happen, okay? It's just to identify areas that we can improve further, okay? So if you fail a little bit of this test, it's room for improvement to your running and your breathing, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to put a non-metal object like a fork, shaft, a spoon. I'm using a plastic spoon, or you can even use a straw. Put that between your teeth, tongue on the roof of your mouth. You're going to slide the jaw slightly forward so that the lower teeth just come forward just enough so we can slide a credit card between the teeth. And then you're just going to basically swallow without any movement of the neck, the eyes, or the shoulders. Okay, when we've done that, then we're going to look right, repeat it, look left, and repeat it. Okay, so if you can do this in front of a mirror, ideal, so you can have a look, see if your eyes go searching, if your neck moves or anything like that. So in an ideal world, we're going to be able to do it without any extra movement of the body. Okay, so I fell miserably to my right. It took a little bit harder on the left. Now, why that's important looking left and right, about 45 degrees, is when my right foot hits the floor, okay, my torso goes this way when I keep looking straight ahead. Now, that position there, okay, if I keep my head there, that's that, okay? So we need to be able to swallow, we need to be able to breathe effortlessly in this position when my rib cage comes round, which is the same as looking left. Similarly, when my left leg hits the floor, my rib cage comes this way. That's the same as me looking right, but obviously I'm looking straight ahead, so my shoulder comes to my ear. We get the same action. Okay, so it's very important that we can swallow effortlessly in both those. I'm just after having a chest infection, so I can see that I've got a lot of work to do on both sides there. As I said, it's just for fun. You use the same muscles with a lot of it, and the bone that attaches here, it's called your hyoid bone. Very important bone in that a lot of muscles attach to it, and if those muscles get tight due to not breathing correctly here and neck breathing, then that can pull that bone a little bit out of sync and then cause a few more issues. And actually, people that don't sleep well, a lot of them in the clinic here, they present with this issue where they can't swallow well. So if we can improve that swallowing, then in theory we can improve the exhalation, which is a massive focus here at PB Run Free, is getting you to exhale correctly. And then we can get all the joints, all the body in the correct positions in order to improve the efficiency of your running. So give it a try. It's the swallow test for runners. And in the next video, I'll show you a nice trick how to correct the bits that you failed.